Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are back again in Santa Clarita, California, looking at another gorgeous model home. And this time, we have a modern farmhouse by Toll Brothers. Now, starting on the exterior, family, we do have that stacked stone along with the board and batten. Right over there to the right, you would have your 3-car garage. And then, of course, you do have the lush landscaping. Now, if you recall, I had showcased that one right over there not too long ago, and you folks love that one, so I thought I'll go ahead and get you inside of here. Now, as we continue right up here on your covered front porch, you see the space that you have. You have the double front door, and then you have a quick access door right over there to the left with your privacy glass. Now, wait till you see the foyer, and I'll go ahead and get you inside now. Okay, look at this, family. You were a fan of the double floating staircase, so I think this will be impressive to you. Now, before we do continue, look at the enormous chandeliers hanging down right here. You got the shiplap accent wall, and then look how just expansive this layout is. I'll stand on this side of the house so you can get a full scope. So Rankin family, if this doesn't create a statement whenever you walk in, I really don't know what does. Now, as we continue right here, look at the open dining area. You see the double height ceiling right over here, as well as the wood ceiling. And then of course you do have your catwalk. Now you have sliding doors. You see the corner sliders as well, so you can open that up for the indoor-outdoor living. And then look at your gigantic pendant lights right above your dining table. Amazing. So let's start right over here inside of the kitchen and work our way around. Now you do have the oversized island here with the quartz countertops and the waterfall as well. Stacked cabinetry. You see the glass panes as far as the cabinet fronts as well. And then you have two-tone counters right over here. Gorgeous, family. So now when you enter right over here to our living area, you see how intimate and cozy it is. They did include these sliding doors right over here as well, but then you have that minimalist fireplace right there. Impressive. Let me stand on this angle and do a full pan for you. Okay, so again, really cozy and intimate. As you enter right here to our kitchen, look at the counter space. It's counter space galore. Stacked cabinets again. Like I mentioned, that's going to be coming in from your 3-car garage. So once you enter in, you're only a few steps to the action. So you can imagine hanging out here, having a great time with your family. And I'm telling you, the first time they see this floor plan, they may just fall in love with it and stay a little bit longer than anticipated. Since we are right by the refrigerator, let's open that up for you. And then we'll continue. Okay. So you do have plenty of space to work with in there. Now, as you head right over here, you do have a butler's pantry. I'll show you the pantry right over here to the right and to see how much space you get. Okay, so you see the privacy glass inside of there as well. And then as I slowly pan you around, some additional counter space. So perfect to prep anything that you may need, any dishes that you have. And then if you are doing dishes, this would be your view. Love that. So you do have the matte black elegant pendant lights right above your island as well. Let's open up some of these drawers and cabinets and see how much space we get. Okay. So an abundance of storage to work with, and of course that backsplash complementing the counters. Okay, so absolutely impressive. Now, let's go ahead and head straight over here, and then we'll continue as well. So you will notice the accent wall. Look at the stacked stone that we had seen on the front-facing exterior. You have some additional sliding doors right over here, leading you to your backyard patio. You got a pendant light. So a nice flex room to work with. You see your coat closet right over here as well. And then this is going to lead you straight to your powder bath. Okay. Love the wainscoting. You see the accent wall as well, very bold, creates that statement. So I mentioned that you have that quick access door on the front, right next to the covered front porch. So you can go ahead and walk straight in here, and this is what you would be greeted with as well. So now heading right over here, look at the game room. Perfect place to host and entertain. You have your beverage fridge right over there, some wall-to-wall cabinets. You see the cabinet crowns on top as well, and then the backsplash complementing the counters. Okay, so an abundance of space, and then if that's not enough, you head right over here to your first bedroom. Okay, so this one is a queen bed with your 2 nightstands, your pendant light hanging down, and then you have the separate walk-in closet from the bathroom. Look at the storage right here. And then if you haven't guessed it, the primary suite on this one is on the second level. So we'll see that in just a moment. You know, I did get a couple mixed reviews. Some folks were not the biggest fan of that, but trust me, once those knees start going out, you're gonna want that primary suite on the first level. So that's how I look at it, right? Okay. So you do have the ceramic tile right down here. That's continuing in the common areas as well as the first bedroom right there. But you'll see some white oak floors on the second level. Beautiful. All right, family, let's go ahead and get you upstairs. I believe that was the entire first level. We didn't miss a thing. I try my best to be as thorough as possible, so hopefully I was for you. Now, before we do continue, right over there to the right is the primary suite. We'll see that in just a moment. As always, I want to show you the dining area and the foyer from the second level. And look at those massive chandeliers. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's head to our primary suite. Okay, so you see the shiplap accent wall, but then the coffered ceiling, family. You see the exposed wood beams. You have your picture window straight ahead overlooking those incredible mountains we love, and then your egress windows on both sides. Now, if that's not enough, you head right out here to your balcony. Look at the abundance of space that you have even out here. So if you are hanging out, enjoying those incredible views, you will not be disappointed. But aside from that, family, you see the abundance of space that you have on both sides of your nightstands right there. Now, this home is just shy of 5,000 square feet, and you'll see it as we enter into the other bedrooms. But let's go ahead and continue inside of our ensuite. Okay, so you see the ceramic tile in here. You have that rectangular freestanding soaker tub. You have 3 egress windows. Then you have the his and her sinks. Look at the shaker style cabinetry with the matte black hardware as well. Your pendant lights right above your counter space. And look at that. So the one common theme that I'm getting throughout this floor plan as far as the design is concerned is that neutral color palette. So bringing in a ton of natural light, the vibrancy is present inside of this model. Now your walk-in shower, you see, you got your shower bench, your shower niche, you got the chevron pattern, shower surround, and then your stainless steel rain shower head. But you definitely do have a lot of breathing room in there too. Now, right over there to the right, you got your water closet, and let's go ahead and take a look at our walk-in closet. Okay, so similar to the other model that we had seen, you see the glass cabinet fronts right there, and then your closet island over here. So the showcasing continues. And then if that's not enough, you do have your full body mirror in your door right there. Look at the storage that you have. Beautiful. And like I said, being out in California, this is the first time I've seen a cabinet door like that. So really neat as far as the cabinet fronts are concerned and the drawer fronts. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see the rest of the bedrooms. Got a storage closet right over here to the left. And then also I should mention too, this one is only, gosh, 5-10 minutes away from Six Flags Magic Mountain. So if you are a enthusiast as far as theme parks are concerned, I know you can definitely appreciate that as well. Plenty of space for your oversized washer and dryer. You have your sink right over here to the left as well. You have some additional counter space, and then the shaker style cabinets continues. So just like the other model that we had the good fortune of seeing, you see that as well. And then you head right across your catwalk right over here, and then we'll start right over here to the right and continue. Okay, so look at the way they furnish this in here. Just gives the idea of the space that you have. Now you have your built-in desk right over here. You see you got your sofa right there, your picture windows, your egress windows. The one thing I would like to see is a quick access door right over here leading you to the balcony. But a lot of times it may be more of an intimate situation. So maybe you want to have the exclusive access from the primary suite. And if that's the case, then I totally understand. So perfect for a children's retreat, having a great time. I tell you, my 3 kiddos would love it up here. Now, as we continue right over here to our next bedroom. The one thing that I am a huge fan of so far with these 2 models that we have the good fortune of seeing is the separate closet and the bathroom. But right here, you got your double bed. You see your built-in desk on the left side. Then you have your nightstand right there. You got some built-in shelving as well, perfect for your books. And then you see your dresser right here. And then look at the way the white oak floors complements the walls and the doors in here. You do have a walk-in closet right there. And then now looking at the ensuite. So, got your quartz countertops, your shaker style cabinets, but in here the shower tub combo with the glass sliding door. Impressive. All right, so as we continue right over here, we'll take a look at our next bedroom. So you see in here, you see the built-in bed family. You see your sconces as well. Extremely open and spacious right over here. In fact, this is the size of some primary suites we've seen in some other properties. So I love the space that you have in here. And then of course, if you did have a bunk bed or, you know, more of a smaller trundle bed, then you can create an abundance of space as well. And then here you do have that sliding glass door. And then a very similar vanity. Okay. So, like I said, as we travel the country and see some of these beautiful model homes, I always have to get inside of a Toll Brothers because they have never failed us once. And I figured let's give them some additional exposure if possible. Now, I don't have any affiliation with Toll Brothers whatsoever. I'm simply showcasing models that I think you may love. And hopefully that is the case with this one as well. So again, that separate closet as we see with the chrome rod, white oak floors continuing in here. And then look at the shower tub combo and your vanity on this side. So you do have the floating shelves right above your toilet as well. But in here, you got the inset style cabinets. So I know some folks may love the inset, maybe the overlay. Really just depends on your personal preference. And that about covers it, family. I think we've seen the entire first level and second level We didn't miss a thing. Now they are doing some work back there. You see the pool, the outdoor grill area, but we'll go ahead and try to get you out there anyway. Okay, so again, where your flex room is, you see the sliding doors, you got the floating mantle, similar to the other model that we had seen. So they definitely take pride in their backyard space. And then of course you got your built-in grill right over there. And then you have an additional area to hang out and enjoy your fire. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Santa Clarita, California. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular model. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.